Hi again. Right, today I'm going to talk about the Mobula7 again. I've already had this one, which is the original Mobula7 with the V1 frame. I never had any problem with this at all. It was absolutely superb. But some people managed to break the frame. So they brought out a V2 frame for it, and now when you get the Mobula7, it comes in the V2 frame. So there's also some other slight improvements as well. I'll go over those with you, but basically that's what you get now. So it almost doesn't matter, but it's just showing you that it's better than the original version. Your battery leads, these wires are slightly thicker. The old ones, I don't know if you can tell from this video, but they're a little bit thinner. You get 4 of those. And also on the quad itself, the harness is the same. That's a little bit thicker wires than the original one. I think you can see there. So yeah, those are the main differences is the frame and those. It also comes now with Betaflight 4.0 on there, which this came with 3.5. 4.0 just works better. It's the next iteration. One thing to note is that you're advised to bind it in D8 mode rather than D16. So if you do get the FR Sky version, which I've got, just be aware of that. Some people have had trouble with. It's a Betaflight problem, which will be fixed in another version. Okay. So also the other thing you get that you didn't get in the V1 was you got this little jumper, so that when you want to fly it on 1S, instead of it's a 2S obviously, when you want to fly it on 1S you just plug that into one of the batteries slots and a battery into the other one, and away you go on 1S. Flies okay on 1S, much better on 2S. Get spare props, a screwdriver and a prop removal tool. 6-port charger. You don't get the X-Lite obviously. But yeah, and it comes in a very nice box, which has foam inserts. I don't know if you can see foam inserts that it sits in very nicely. You could transport it in there, wouldn't get any damage, or you could cut that foam insert out and put it into something else, into another box or something, so, which would be quite handy. Now the reason I got it was I like this one so much I thought, well, I'll get another one just in case something happens, and it actually flies better on this one. If you check out my other video, I do my flight videos separately so you don't have to sit through boring bits that you're not really interested in. So if you just want to see the flight video, watch the other one. I'll make some more as well as I go along. It does seem to have just a little bit more power, whether that's from those wires, I should imagine it is, and it's more stable in the air. It's definitely handles the wind and things better. Yeah, just seems to fly a little bit better. That'll all be down to Betaflight 4.0, which you could flash to the old one, but that's kind of irrelevant. Yeah, the other option, that there's the trash can, or the Mobula V3 frame. Now, I've just tried that one out, and it's good, but it's not as powerful. The V3 frame seems to suck the power. Much stronger, and you'll never break this frame, in theory. But this one, as you see, it's more spindly, but not many people have broken the V2 frames. They're pretty strong. They're strong enough, and you don't get the performance lacking of performance that you do with the V3. So yeah, that's something to note. It's 1 gram heavier, 1.1 gram heavier than the V1 to be exact, but it doesn't fly any heavier at all. It flies superb, really good. I'd say it's the best 2S whoop that you can buy at the minute. I mean, money aside, it flies the best. But considering that it's probably the cheapest as well, at about, $60-$70 or something, it's just incredible value. And that's including your charger as well, and 4 batteries. So brilliant, yeah. Okay, watch the other flight video, and yeah, like, subscribe, all that stuff. There'll be a link below, which will be an affiliate link, so it doesn't cost you any more, but I get a little bit of commission, and also lets Banggood who supplied this to me. The second one. The first one came from Exinti. But yeah, let's just let them know that that people are watching what I'm doing and taking note and find it useful. So if you do find it useful and you want one, buy through that link, and it won't cost you any more money, and I'll be eternally grateful. Okay, that's about it then. Yeah, thanks very much. Cheers. Bye.